condo. Gold, everything on me pronto. Fitting 30 kings, 50 queens in a condo. Clear course sitting on my wrist. More real estate. Putting all the in a tribe. On baby, on kids, on guys. Surrounded by the opposite anyone.
Right now, we have gameplay director Mike Wang in the house for the first 2K20 expert tips. Hey, Mike, welcome.
Thanks so much for having me here.
Yes, Mike. Now, what can we share with the fans today?
Yeah, well, the first thing to mention is probably that if you've played 2K for a while, the major controls are all the same, so you'll feel right at home with 2K20. But dribbling has changed a little bit, so
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Devin?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And they're weathering a big absence. Nothing too serious, thankful. And a chance for the others to step up.
Down a star player, as long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Devin Booker out there with Ball, and it's Oubre in at the 3. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Booker from the arc. Not going to go that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. James against Ball. LeBron drives in, got a hand on it. Booker outside, shoots from 14. Yep, that one goes in there. Booker's got the game going here with the first basket for Phoenix.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Baseline jumper. Caruso, no good. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Here's Kuzma after the basket by Dario Saric. Over Oubre. Kuzma, that's good.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt.
Oubre outside. Now the pass to Saric. Here's Ayton. Kuzma pulls it in.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Saric outside. That one a little long. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James dishes to Caldwell Pope over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Booker. All alone. That's good on the jump shot.
Up the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Oubre with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ball's running, and Ball slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Oubre against LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And the layup is good.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Saric. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
They get it back. Tries yet again. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Well, you like to see LeBron make the read there as it comes off the rim and taking advantage of crashing the glass.
The pass to Ayton. And here is Ball. Fires from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. Kuzma left side. Makes it off the glass.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Here's Ayton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. James against Saric. It's tipped.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
LeBron outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. James outside. Shoots over Oubre. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's now 7 points for LeBron. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
And Devin Booker, where would the Suns' offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker. slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
Now here's Ayton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
James looking around. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
The Suns have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Ball, the pass to Ayton. For three, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Another shot. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast to the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
the time.
Going into the playoffs, teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Now, here's Clarkson. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Clarkson, that's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Booker with it. He had 28 points in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Bridges against Clarkson. Back to Rondo. Kuzma outside. It's not going to go for him, and Phoenix will come the other way. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Rondo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Booker after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Booker inside, in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Passes it to Clarkson. Kuzma against Grant. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Noel.
Well, Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Noel. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. The drive by Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Well, the mobility part of Larry Nance Jr. is such a huge advantage. At his size, he moves so well around the basket and also gets up quickly off the floor.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 2. 1:57 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Noel, and Noel throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. He's off from 17 feet. Kuzma outside. He kicks it to Rondo. Puts up a 3. They shoot again, and Nance with the layup. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Now here's Booker. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. Kaminsky finds Grant. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Nance. Here's McGee. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lakers leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kuzma's got 9 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Booker. To stop the run. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 7. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony. Cook out there with Clarkson. And there's JaVale McGee. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends JaVale McGee to the free throw line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's good from McGee. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
And here is Powell. Booker, right side, and it's in there.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Jonas Jerebko's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night. That one misses for Booker.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Anthony's shot is off. Suns trail by 10. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Bridges for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Lakers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Bridges kicks to Booker. Noel trying to break loose. No good from Booker.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Now Booker. He's got 10. Good on the 13-footer. Booker's got 12.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston, Kevin, maybe.
Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre comes in for Bridges. And Ball subbed in for Booker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Clarkson.
Anthony still running the floor well, even at this stage in his career. Gets out and coasts right past the D.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Ayton. And Noel kicks to Ball. Pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. It's Powell on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound with the clock winding down, and Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Caldwell Pope finds Anthony. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ball feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Powell. Releases. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Oubre. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Here's Watford. Kicks to Cook. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Lakers. Suns trail by 12. And the pass to Powell. Fires from the wing. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Count that bucket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Anthony. Here's Jerebko. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball with it. He has 5. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Here's Powell. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They could use a bucket, and the rejection by Noel. Here's Powell. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here is Cook. Outside Anthony. Now the dish to Jerebko. Over Ayton. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Ball. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Brett, when you look back at all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player,
Superstar,
but
right.
you know the role that he had for the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and we spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. The Suns on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Ball. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Grant against James. And they double up James. Nance outside. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Tries again. And it's Ayton missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Left side, Nance. Pass to Caruso. A 3-ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Suns trail by 3. Ball with a wide open look. But they'll get another chance. Ayton. No good. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Back to James.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Powell. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
LeBron passes to Nance. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So for the Suns, Kaminsky is checked in for Ayton. Bridges comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Booker in for Ball. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. And here is Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Booker from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nance has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes to Rondo. On the wing, Nance. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, the Lakers. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Grant outside. Pass to Kaminsky. The feed to Booker. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. But we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. The pass to Šarić. Lets it go with a 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw good, James.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Now here's Booker, and that one drops. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
Feeds it to Davis. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Booker, 14 points for him. Clock at 4. For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front of the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, and as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Devin Booker out there with ball, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. It's deflected.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 15. Ball, the pass to Saric. Now here's Oubre. And Saric kicks to ball. Pass to Booker. The 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
LeBron staying on the attack here. He knows when he can take over the game. It's whenever he wants to.
Ball with it. 11 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oubre outside. Dishes it to ball. Ayton, the pass to Booker. It's deflected.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Down low, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Suns trail by 19. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Passes it to Booker. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Kuzma slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's ball. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Booker the pass to Ayton. Looking to get back on track here. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
James the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. James outside. Davis inside. Ayton's there. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 19. Here's ball. 11 points in the game. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got 14 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
James against Oubre. Shoots over Oubre. James, no good.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Now, here's ball. He's got 14. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's ball. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 17.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
LeBron against Oubre. LeBron passes to Kuzma. And finished off by LeBron.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Suns trail by 17. Booker outside with the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Ball. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nerlens Noel checks in for Saric, and it's Powell in for Kelly Oubre. Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. That's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Phoenix, 3 spots below.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now here's Kuzma, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton, and the shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Phoenix has possession. And here is Powell. He has 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Oh, that's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Pass to Watford. Noel against Kuzma. And Ball comes to help. Here's Clarkson. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first points of the night. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The tray drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here are the Suns now. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Powell. To the paint. And Noel throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. And it's Cook missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. That's a 2 from Powell. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Out to Kuzma. The pass to Cook. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Ayton.
But we're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Jeremy Grant comes in for Norman Powell. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Ball. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Quinn Cook. And here's Rondo after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Passes it to McGee. He dishes it to Clarkson. Kuzma outside. Rondo passes to Clarkson. Over Bridges. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Booker. Kaminsky with the bounce pass. Booker against Rondo. Here's Grant. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It'll be a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Kaminsky dishes to Ayton. Grant surveying the D. Now Kaminsky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Now the development for DeAndre Ayton is going to be all about the pick and roll, both how he runs it and defends it.
I agree, Kevin. If he works with Devin Booker out there as an offensive threat and becomes a guy who can roll with good hands and finish, that's a key for their offense. And you look at his size defensively, he can be imposing.
Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo wide open. They can't stop the run with that one. Bridges against Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Both free throws good from Bridges. Lakers leading by 14. Outside Anthony. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
There's no stopping Melo there. Too strong for any kind of defense. It's going to take a bit more than that.
1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Kaminsky with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Booker finds Grant. Got a piece of it.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
Clarkson with the ball. Bridges covering. They get it back. Nance passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Bridges. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here's a look at some numbers for Booker. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Caldwell Pope comes in for Clarkson, and it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Grant. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Ayton. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Caruso looking for an opening. Over Booker. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 16. Out to the right wing. Grant down low. Covered by Anthony. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Caruso. Oh!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Oubre. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Lakers leading by 19. Caldwell Pope passes to Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
Here's Booker. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Basket good.
Booker is good at knowing when to shoot the ball. When he gets that kind of room, he's not going to hesitate.
Pass to Davis. And he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 21.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Hey, yo, right here.
Oubre against LeBron. Now here's Oubre. D right on him. No good there. Lakers leading by 21. Anthony drives in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Booker. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Free throw good, James. But how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does it.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Now Noel. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Sharch. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
So for the Suns, Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Sharch. Norman Powell comes in for Oubre, and it's Jackson in for Ball. Now here's Jerebko over Diallo, and too long on the shot. Now here's Powell. Now the pass to Bridges. Back to Powell from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Cook. And they double up Davis. Clock at 6. Watford. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Powell. To the inside. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Watford. Kicks it to Cook. Here's Watford. Passes to Jerebko. Over Diallo. Buried from 15 feet out.
Timeout.
Jerebko's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Johnson, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. And here is Powell. Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin, especially I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over,
yes.
And you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior and you're a college player and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players.
Here's Davis after the Suns pick up 2. And they double up Davis. There's the triple. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. The drive by Jackson. Again, Phoenix.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range, it doesn't matter who's guarding him.
But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana. Yes. For the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
not
NBA.
In today's game, and not with what's at stake.
And Phoenix making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Back to Cook. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what
that know who that coach is, because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right, all about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
Rondo with the ball. Bridges covering. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oubre drills it from outside. Oubre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
And the Lakers call time here.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And a chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Oubre against James. Pass to Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Suns trail by 21. Now Ball. And the pass to Ayton. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Now here's Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that one, good.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
Here's LeBron. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Goes back up. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Caruso. Drops in the tray.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Launches a 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
And it's the Suns with the ball. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Oubre. Down low. Here's Sharch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Be unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. Oubre passes the ball. Sharch with it. He kicks it to ball. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ayton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ayton's got 11 in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Really left alone that time.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Davis, guarded by Powell. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, as good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, and continues to work hard to maximize his talents.
Here is Cook. For the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.